Is this reading for you? Let's see what the topics are for this reading and see if you identify with them. Well, it looks as though there is some issue in your life that may need fixing or attention because someone somewhere hasn't been entirely truthful, or they have been a bit of a gaslighter, or they've withheld the truth of a matter or a situation from you. And so there is some revision here of the books. There is the need to set things straight and for a bit of honesty. Now, this may be something to do with children. It may be something to do with your own childhood, or just to do with your creativity and sense of freedom and sense of fun. Do you need to find more joy and fun in your life because you've been kind of stifled in a way by the demands of other people? And maybe not deliberately, it might just be a circumstance, but there might be a situation that you need to change here. So let's see what else the universe wants to tell you, and stay tuned if this is resonating for you. Well, there might be an earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or just some boss figure in your life. This is to do with money and practicality. This energy is not in a good way. They're not in good shape. They are upside down. So they might not be acting with integrity. They might be being a bit selfish. And it seems to be not only impacting your joy and sense of emotional fulfillment within yourself, but here's another card of joy, the sun in reverse, that the sun is behind the clouds, just because somebody is sort of stifling something in you. And the time might be coming for you to stand up for yourself in this regard and fight for your right to party. So let's find out a little bit more here about what this means. Well, you seem to have anxieties here about really upsetting the apple cart, or putting your hand up and defying authority. This is sort of a card of not listening to the wisdom of what has been established. So that might be freaking you out a bit, keeping you up at night. The idea that you're going to have to break free of some contract, even if it's an unspoken agreement. There is some nervousness around that. What do you most need to know? Okay, so there is a big change coming with this death and rebirth card, but it isn't happening just yet. The energy is gaining momentum. Now, this could be you kind of feeling more discontented over time, and it gradually builds up to a bit of a breaking point. This card came out in my last reading as well. It is important that you just look after yourself and stay cheerful while all this is building. Look for ways that you can incorporate more joy into your life, especially if there is some project that you want to get off the ground. You can chip away at it in the background. If you are being held back from something, if something is stealing your joy, or you've got burdens and you've got obligations, make sure you do carve out enough time for yourself. So there does seem to be this element here of passion, strong emotion, that maybe even anger building up so that you can overcome this wall, this block, whatever is stopping you from experiencing your emotional happiness within you, and also just the joy of daily life. And we've got here someone that may be in your life who is stubborn and unwilling to change. This could even be you. Maybe you know that a scenario needs to change. You need to find more joy in your life. You are in a bit of a backwater, but you've got these obligations. A donkey, of course, a mule does do a lot of heavy lifting. And so you may be feeling like, well, I'm it. There's no one else to lighten my load, and I'm kind of stuck here. So there's sort of a stuck energy. There's someone in your midst, like a boss figure is very stubborn and demanding, or you are willingly doing what you feel like is morally the right thing for you to do. So let's get some energy for you to lean away from and energy for you to lean towards. Well, lean away from the moon in reverse. So this says to me, keep your secrets. Keep just everything going along in the background for the moment. Bide your time and nourish yourself while you wait. It feels as though things are going to work out. You don't have to agitate, because the energy to lean towards is actually holding off on starting something new. It feels like the time isn't right. So if you are feeling antsy and aggravated, just know that there is some change coming up in the future that you cannot see yet. So don't force the issue. Just kind of bide your time and hang out, and things will kind of resolve in their own time. There is a change that is coming. You don't have to force this. So the energy is just kind of be patient, is what it feels like. If you would like your own personal reading on this topic or any other, go to my website, abundancelovejoy.com. But meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.